Welcome back to the Waco Center here in the Global State College Athletic Department. Today at the Coaches Show, our guest this morning is head men's and women's boxing coach Duane Chapman. Good to see you this morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Hey, another weekend of boxing. You had this freshman phenom from Ireland who we've talked about before, Aaron O'Connor, went back up into Ohio, pulled a big win Saturday night against Braden Liggett from Key County Boxing. Let's talk about that fight.
It was a war in the first round. I mean, an absolute war. You can still go get the pay-per-view from the event. Absolutely a war. Aaron settled down, got back to task, and took him out in the second round. Liver shot, head shot, liver shot, head shot. Just put it on him. It's a good fight.
Wow. Again, appreciate you hooking us up with some picks there. And, that story's up on the website there from this fight. Aaron, last time we talked about the European style, and he popped by the office there a couple of days after the fight. He was saying that, he feels like you really have him adapting a little bit to the American style and being able to respond.
He's fighting a lot more in the pocket. He's taking his game to the inside. If you'll watch a match, he cuts a tree down. He does a lumberjack, cuts a tree down, and the head will die, and that's what he did. Did a fantastic job. He didn't throw a lot of power. He just kept touching him, and that just wears one down, and then you go down.
I'll tell you what, it was a big-name recruit getting him in here, and now he's 2-0, a couple big wins. Of course, the one in Warren and Waco last month. See what you're holding up here. The next fight coming up here will be December 3rd up in Cleveland, the fight for the Green Berets. Again, Aaron's matched up against Travis Charles.
Yeah.
You can talk some about this opponent.
He's got 17 fights. He's a strong fighter. He's coming out of United Boxing, a good gym. Brian, who's putting on the show, does great shows. I always go to Cleveland. Anytime I can get matched up there, it's some of the better events in the country that aren't national events like a qualifier. The matches are always tight. He does an excellent job of matching. So this will probably one of Aaron's toughest opponents while he's been here at Global State. And it'll be a good test for him.
A fighter of this magnitude getting, in that type of event, I know it's a big evening for the program. Tell me about, he's a young guy still. I know he's 6'3" and strong, but the training that goes into, the downtime and getting him ready back just a month later.
I don't have to worry about his conditioning. He's very disciplined, a very mature individual, a fine young man. I'm very proud of him. We've been spending a lot of time together in the vehicle traveling. We get to eat at IHOP. It's our big joke now. He wants a milkshake. I want pancakes. But it's just he's a very quick study. He's excellent to coach. He puts in the extra work. I focus a lot on pads or mitts, as they call them. But we do a lot of that work to think about combinations, think about stepping, movement. Quick. I don't have to sit and keep talking about it. We can stop and talk about this and move on. Reminds me a lot of Tyler Cottrell. When Tyler Cottrell, I was working with him, Tyler and I could sit and talk a little bit, and he got it. You didn't have to keep beating it into him. A quick study. It's just like he was staying on the inside, outside, inside, outside. I want him to stay in the pocket. Now he's went to staying almost all the time in the pocket. We got to get that mixture, and he's just going to get better and better and better. Yeah. But his conditioning, he's got a lot of gas in the tank. He can go in the third round, and if we could go 6 rounds, he would go 6 rounds. For this fight, we did a round robin. I had 5 boxers. They got in the corners and one in the middle boxing him, and we went back to back to back to back to back rounds for about 9 rounds. Yeah. And he was good. And that's the kind of condition I need him so he can let it all go for 3 rounds or 3-minute rounds.
And that conditioning really came into play back here. The one in the Warren and Waco, obviously, because he was still.
He kept throwing. He likes to throw.
And when we had our first interview here this year, we were talking about the program and the great culture you have back there. Well, refer to back there. I know it's your baby, but just for the folks that that haven't been all through the Waco Center, if you could talk about the boxing facility we have in this building.
Well, it wasn't just me. Leon Ramsey identified that we were going to grow this program. He helped me find a ring. Yeah. Then I use a lot of my personal money to get the bags and get the equipment going. And but when we first moved in, it was just a block room, basically. And now the college has expanded. We got the conditioning in there. So now we can leave the ring and walk right over on the grass, the turf, and push sleds, do circuits with medicine balls, weights, and everything else, and go right back over to the bag and finish practice up on jumping rope. It's an excellent environment to be able to move around and have a good time and still get the work in. They have their lockers and stuff, so they take ownership. We put up all the posters of the Warden of Waco's, all the posters of us being a USA boxing club or squad since 2017. 2016 we started. 2017 we moved into athletics. We've got some posters up there with good quotes on them from Muhammad Ali and things, and we try to keep that atmosphere. It's got to be a family because if you think about it, and you're sparring your friends every day, every Tuesdays and Thursdays we spar, and you're sparring your friends all the time. At one time, there's some animosity. I'm tired of you hitting me, you know. So you've got to be able to develop that relationship to where you understand in that gym, we're there to get our butts kicked. So we go outside and go to other places to kick butt in a way. And we're there to help each other. So even though you may take a pounding today, you may give the pounding the next time. Does that make sense? So you got to develop that. Recruitment's starting to pick back up again, and I think has a lot to do with, I'm going to give Aaron O'Connor's making us look good right now. We've got a couple of other young men out of Ireland that's talking to us. The vice president of enrollment management contacted me through email. We have a parent wanting to bring their son over. So that's good. I got a young lady out of Lewis County. You spoke about women boxers. We've got another one looking to come here possibly in the fall. So that's all good. We're starting to roll and get back. COVID hurt us and we're coming back. But these wins help, you know. Nobody wants to go to a losing program. They want to go to a winning program, Coach.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So we just want to keep winning.
Yeah, people want to be with the winner, no doubt. The sport here, and I want to touch on this because talk about the fight for the Green Berets. We had the knocking out COVID here with the Warden of Waco. Your team has stepped up here and helped, the American Cancer Society here within the state. Just about, the sport itself, how it, really is fighting for causes. Yeah,
I mean, if you go to our Facebook page, I like to do community service. We help move a ramp for a staff member here on campus. So they could get in and up and out of their house. We're going to present a $1,000 check to the American Cancer Society on Tuesday. I believe in giving back, and what a great sport, boxing, that's about fighting, to fight for other people and to help them fight for themselves. Breast cancer is near and dear to my heart. I've had a lot of loved ones that's had problems with it and friends and family here on the campus. We've had people that we work with every day fight it. So it's very important to me that we try to support. People come out and support us and sponsors. We want to make sure we're giving back in a good way. I mean, this cause Green Beret, this is a great thing. We have a lot of Green Beret here in this community. So to go up and help raise money for them and fight, it's a great opportunity for us and for the sport.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, we really appreciate you coming by here and joining us this morning. And again, we'll be talking again as we come up here on December 3rd with this next fight up in Cleveland. And again, we want to thank everybody that's viewed that Warden of Waco. Draven shared with us this morning. Been a lot of folks have watched those fights. Thank you for your support of GSC Boxing. Coach, thanks for being with us.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day, brother.